let me say good morning to Kevin Richards with our tech news. How you doing?
Hey, good morning, Alan. How are you?
I am doing very well. Doing very, very well. Let's get right into this because we got a lot going on. I know another study has come out. I saw that there's a bigger sample size. More teens leaving Facebook. All right, so where are they going?
Well, we're always telling you they're leaving Facebook, right? It's the standard old story. You build up an amazing company or person or whatever it is, and then you've got to tear it back down if you're the media, right? So in this case, you've got the investment bank Piper Jaffray, and they're saying they did a study of 7,200 teens and found that their usage of Facebook has dropped significantly, plunged 72% in the spring of 2014 to 45% this fall.
So where are they going?
Well, they're saying that they're going to Instagram, which is also owned by Facebook. And as you know, Instagram is all about photography. It's just pictures, very little thought. Just show the prettiest picture that you've got and put it up there and get it out there to your fans and followers. The other place they're saying that they're going is Twitter. And they're saying that 59% of the teens that were surveyed are Twitter fans. Twits.
Wow. A lot of people are tweeting these days. So they're leaving Facebook. They're not going over to MySpace, right?
No, definitely not going over to MySpace. What's funny
or
though
your
is
space.
what's going on though is that you've got this study that says one thing. You've got another study that came out just in June from Forrester Research saying the complete opposite. They're showing that that more than 75% of teens use Facebook. So I think it really comes down to who cares. Are we worried about where the teens are on the web as a small business owner, or are you worried about where your customers are? That's what you really got to focus on.
Well, let's talk about that. What do local businesses do to bring traffic to their site? And ultimately, of course, buyers of their products or services.
Well, if you're going to focus on Facebook, it has so many different opportunities to target your customers. You can target by age. You can target by location. You can even target by interests. Does this person like baseball? They might be a great candidate for you to market to them if you are a sports retailer. Okay. So Facebook really, because they have so much data about you, it allows the companies to really utilize that data and do what we call narrowcasting instead of broadcasting.
Okay. So Facebook is the place to go for trying to get people to your site.
Facebook is a great, inexpensive way to find customers. Certainly, the search engines are where people are going to discover you. You've got to
you mean Google and places like that?
Google and Bing, exactly.
Yeah.
And if you're a small business, you've really got to think, where are my customers at, and what is the least expensive way for me to get my message to them? Do they already know that I exist, so I need to focus on my vanity keywords, my name, make sure that when somebody types in my name, can I be found? Or are you going to focus on being discoverable and focus on the general broad keywords that apply to you?
All right, real quick, I know you were at downtown Summerlin last night, and you saw the big facade with a little fruit, with a little bite out of that.
Yes.
The apple. Apple's going in there, that's obvious.
Yep.
They've got another event planned for October 16th. Do you know what that is?
They do. They've got an event October 16th, next Thursday, and it's scheduled to be at their headquarters, which means that it's going to be a smaller event than last time. So typically when they do this, it's going to be a notification, something about their operating system. We actually expect it's going to be in relation to their iPads and also their Macs. It's been a long time since they have updated the Mac, the iMac, so should be some type of change there as well.
I buy an iMac and then they want to change it. I'm telling you, this is it's amazing. All right, we got a lot more to talk about, and we're going to get to that. Right now, I've got Kevin Richards with me with our tech news, and let me just go ahead and Amazon. I know opening. I just saw this yesterday or the day before. They're opening their very first physical store. This is unusual. The question is, of course, where is it going to be? When is it going to open up? And why are they doing it? How are they going to compete with retailers?
Well, they actually haven't announced it yet. This has just been reported by the Wall Street Journal. And
that's what I saw, yeah.
And Amazon's response was, we have made no announcements about a location in Manhattan. But it's a logical extension of their brand. Amazon has a couple problems. A lot of people don't want to wait. They want to go down to the store and get the product right away. So Amazon has to compete with that. Secondly, it costs money to ship products. Amazon's done a good job of trying to get their zones. The way you do shipping is you look at different zones throughout the U.S. And typically most products ship from Amazon pretty much just one zone away. We can ship here in Nevada. We can ship all the way over to New York, and that's like 6 zones away. So that's where your cost comes in shipping. So when Amazon builds more locations and Amazon builds physical stores, they're really looking to compete with everyone. They want to make it so you can order your product on the online in the morning, go to the store in the afternoon, and pick it up. And the extension after that is that really they're going to have same-day shipping. They're already trying it. They've tested that out in several different markets.
So there'll be the anticipation is to have an Amazon retail store, a brick-and-mortar store in most major locations in the country.
Exactly. Amazon's got all the data. They know which products sell the best. It's not going to be hard for them to decide what to stock and where to stock it.
But, I bought a lot from Amazon, especially, CDs and stuff like that. I go on, and the way they do it is if you buy so much, it costs nothing to ship. You spend $25, I think it is. It's free or whatever it is. So, I mean, if I'm going to get 2 CDs.
But it takes 5 to 7 days.
Well, that's another thing. You know what? Sometimes it does. They say it does, but there are times that I get it in a couple of days.
It's true. And if you remember their Prime program, you'll get it in 2 days. But if you pay attention to the way they do it, they're really pushing people to accept the credit and say, hey, we'll give you a couple bucks credit if you let us ship it to you in 3 to 4 days instead of 2 days. They really want to cut those shipping costs out.
Oh, okay. I mean, I get it sooner than later. I mean, it's just, I'm not trying to, build up and talk about Amazon. Just my experience is that I've never had them be real late on anything. Matter of fact, there was a time they shipped me 2 of something, and I got a hold of them, and I said, I was just 2 CDs. I gave one to you. It was Spanky and our gang, right?
Yeah,
and they sent me a second one, and I called them and said I got it, and they go, keep it.
Yep, enjoy it. It costs more to send it back.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I mean, I offered to, no, keep it. So I did.
Yeah, Amazon knows what they're doing, and they're worried about your customer experience. And if you think this is where the millennials matter, they do spend a lot of money online. Doesn't necessarily matter where they spend their social time, but they do spend a lot of money on Amazon. And those guys, they're impatient. They've got to have the product in their hands right away.
So we may eventually wind up with an Amazon store in downtown Summerlin.
It's possible. We've got an Apple store
going in. Wow, how absolutely cool. I know you were there. You like the place.
Love it. Yeah, downtown Summerlin's going to be great.
Yeah, it's a downtown feel, doesn't it?
It does.
Check it out. If you haven't seen it yet, go down there. And I know it'll be a very crowded this weekend, but so what? Go down and check it out anyway.
It wasn't even that bad last night. You could find parking, and everybody was friendly. Everybody was excited to be there, so good place to be.
All right, you can find Kevin Richards at... you can find him at Ventura Web Design. You want to get to Ventura Web Design, go to allenstock.com. On the right-hand side of the page, you'll see a logo that says, you ready for this? Ventura Web Design. Click onto that. You'll be at Ventura Web Design, and there you can contact Kevin Richards. By way of disclosure, they produced my beautiful website that you see right there, and I thank you very much for that.
Absolutely. We love doing it for you.
Kevin Richards, Ventura Web Design, with our tech news of the week.